Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Isa and I am a foundation level student in Ryan Public School, F8 campus. It is my 11th Maya. My topic is wow. So let's start it. My, fir-
11 sessions.
my first question
11 sessions. I'm ready. Go for it.
my first question is what does the word wow mean?
To me, wow is that feeling when something totally catches you off guard in a good way. It's like that sudden spark of surprise or amazement when you see something incredible. How would you describe it?
When do people usually say wow?
Usually when they're seeing something for the first time that just blows their mind. Like a stunning sunset, a magic trick that actually works, or even just a really great piece of art.
Why is
It's that
wow
instant
considered an
reaction when your brain
expression
goes,
surprise?
because it's basically a shortcut for all the words you can't find in the moment. When your true kind of pauses and wow just fills that
Where
way
did
of
the word
saying,
wow originate?
I can't believe, let me check on that. I thought words like that just popped into existence. But it turns out wow actually started in Scotland back in the 1500s. It's been around for over 500 years, which is wild because it feels so modern. Does that surprise you?
How old it is the word wow?
It's over 500 years old. It first popped up in writing way back in 1513.
Was wow always used in the same way as today?
Mostly, it's always been about that feeling of amazement. The only real shift is that around 1920s, people started using it as a verb, like when you wow a crowd with a great performance. Before that, it was just the sound you made when you were shocked.
Is wow used in formal language?
Not really. It's a bit too casual for a formal speech or professional email. In those cases, people usually go for words like impressive, remarkable, or astonishing to show they're amazed.
How is wow different from other explanation?
That you might be mixing up wow and vowel. A vowel is actually a type of sound in language, like A, I, O, and U. Well,
No, no,
wow
no,
is
no,
an
no, no, Maya, you
exclamation.
are not clear. Maya, my first question was, how is wow different from the other explanation? Explanation.
My bad, I totally missed the mark there. Let me start over. What did you mean when you asked how it's different from other explanations?
Why has wow became so popular?
It's just such a universal sound. No matter what language you speak, that open mouth sound of surprise is kind of built into being human. It's quick, it's easy, and it tells people exactly how you feel without needing a long sentence.
Can
Do
wow
you think it's the easiest way to show? I was just saying that wow is probably the easiest way to show you're amazed. It just gets the point across instantly. Do you think that's why people use it so much?
can wow express happiness?
Absolutely. It's a great way to show you're thrilled or impressed by something. Like if you open a present you've wanted forever, a wow is usually the first thing that comes out. Do you use it more for happy surprises or just for things that are weird?
Can wow show admiration?
Definitely. It's like a verbal gold star. When you tell someone wow after they do something impressive, it's a quick way of saying you really admire their skill or effort. It makes the other person feel like they've actually achieved something special.
Is wow used in formal language?
Like I mentioned before, not really. It's way too casual for things like a professional presentation or a formal letter. You'd usually swap it for something like astonishing or impressive to keep it polished. Do you have a favorite word for when
What
you're
are
amazed?
synonyms of our wow?
For me, wow is that feeling of a total mental reset. It's
My next question was
no worries at all. I'm back now.
how do people type wow in comment?
Oh, they get pretty creative with it. Usually people just type it as wow, but if they're excited, they'll stretch it out like woo, or just use a bunch of exclamation points to show how they're feeling. Sometimes they even just use a couple of shock emojis. Do you usually keep it simple when you comment, or do you go all out?
Can wow be considered an interjection?
An introduction for what exactly? Are we talking about how to introduce the topic of wow for your presentation or something else?
What make wow powerful word?
I think you mean a powerful word. For me, a word becomes powerful when it captures a huge emotion in a tiny package. It's all about the impact it has on the person hearing it. Like how wow can make someone feel seen, or sorry, can fix a friendship. It's the kind of word that changes the energy in the room the second you say it. Which word do you think is the most powerful?
Can one word really express strong emotion?
I think you're spot on. That's exactly why words like wow work so well. When a word is designed to express a strong emotion, it does all the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to explain why you're shocked or happy. The word just does it.
Can wow be used in advertising? Advertising?
Oh, absolutely. Advertisers love it because it's an instant emotional trigger. If a company can make you say wow when you see their product, they've basically already won. It creates that feeling of, I need this in my life right now. Do you think you'd be more likely to buy something if the ad felt wow or if it just gave you the facts?
Why do marketers like using the word wow?
Because it sells a feeling, not just a product. Facts are great, but they're kind of boring. Marketers know that humans are driven by emotion, and wow
What
is
is
the
a wow
ultimate
factor?
shortcut to excite. That's basically the secret sauce that makes something stand out from the crowd. It's that one specific quality or feature that makes people stop and go, wait, this is incredible. It's the difference between something that's just good and something that's truly unforgettable. Is Have you ever seen something that just had that wow factor for you?
How can a product create a wow factor?
Yeah, it usually comes down to doing something that nobody
Wow
expects.
does why does it
Maybe
mean to
it's
wow an audience?
That's basically when you give a performance or a speech that leaves everyone completely floored. It means you didn't just do a good job, you actually exceeded their expectations so much that they're just sitting there in awe. Since you're practicing your
How can
presentations,
a
that's kind of the
speaker wow
gold
listener?
standard, right? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. You're speaking a bit of a different language there, or maybe it was just a glitch. What were you saying?
What role does surprise play in the communication?
Surprise is like a highlighter for a conversation. It grabs everyone's attention immediately and makes the moment stick in your memory. When something unexpected happens, people stop multitasking and actually start listening. It's
Can
what turns
positive
a
surprise
boring
create a
chat into
stronger
a story you'll
memories?
tell later. 100%. When you're surprised by something great, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, which basically acts like a little glue for that memory. It's why you might forget what you had for lunch last Tuesday, but you'll remember the exact moment someone gave you a surprise gift for years. Do you think that's why people love surprises so much?
Is wow is a universal expression?
It really is. It's one of those rare things that transcends language. Whether you're in New York, Tokyo, or London, that sound means the same thing. It's almost like a human
What
instinct to make
what
that
word
noise when
similar to
something.
wow exists is other language?
It's fascinating because while the specific word wow is English, almost every language has its own version of that same instinctive sound. In Spanish, you might hear wow, and in Japanese, they often use sugoi for that same feeling of amazement. Even if the letters are different, the energy and the open mouth surprise are exactly the same. Do you know any other words from different languages
Okay,
that
Maya,
mean
thank
something
you. Allah
similar?
Hafiz.
Okay.
Jazakumullahu khair.
You're so welcome diving into the wow factor with you today. Allah Hafiz.